Hello and welcome back to Too Many Books. My name is Sean, and today I want to talk to you about Fight Club 3. Now, some of you might be thinking, holy crap, there's a Fight Club 3? I didn't realize there was a Fight Club 2. Well, I highly encourage you to check out the book review I did just this past week on Fight Club 2. Fight Club 1, in my opinion, is a masterpiece of nihilistic 1990s nitty-gritty fiction by Chuck Palahniuk. Fight Club 2, which is also a graphic novel like Fight Club 3, is an absurdist masterpiece from Chuck Palahniuk, which is very much for fans of Chuck Palahniuk's balls-to-the-wall nature, but not necessarily for fans of Fight Club 1. And then here we have Fight Club 3, which is kind of for fans of nothing. It's for fans of Cameron Stewart. I'll put it at that. So Fight Club 3 was originally published as monthly issues from Dark Horse. It was compiled in 2020 in this nice hardcover omnibus edition, which is the one that I picked up. I honestly can't remember where I picked this one up from because it was 5 years ago. But it came with this incredibly interesting signature page, including all sorts of handwritten stickers here, including a popcorn cutout, including some postcards from the Lake of Tepid Bile, the Great Dandruff Desert, and the Hot Saliva Falls, which are all references to Damned. But anyways, yeah, Fight Club 3. To recap, like I said, if you haven't watched the Fight Club 2 review, I highly recommend you check that one out. Fight Club 2 was a nihilistic turned absurdist sequel to Fight Club, in which our no-name narrator is going by the name of, oh my god, what the hell was his name? Sebastian. He has Tyler brought back into his life. The anarchist nature of Tyler has evolved into Rise or Die. Project Mayhem has grown up, and it goes just completely off the rails. Now, Fight Club 3 finds Marla Singer pregnant, or Marla, she's not really Marla Singer anymore, she's married, finds her now pregnant with Tyler Durden's baby. And there is now a new danger from the world of Project Mayhem, Rise or Die, which now threatens the entirety of all of mankind. And now the narrator, now going by Balthazar, needs to team up with Tyler Durden himself. As I mentioned in the Fight Club 2 review, it's very much an absurdist nature, which is in line with what Chuck Palahniuk has done in his other non-Fight Club novels. Fight Club, the first one, is very nitty-gritty, nihilistic, but it's not too absurdist. His other novels, whether it be Invisible Monsters, Invisible Monsters, Survivor, Beautiful You, they get pretty absurd, and that is very apparent within Fight Club 2. Fight Club 3 decides to eschew narratives altogether. Most authors want to show, don't tell, which is great. I love when you show, don't tell. But Fight Club 3 feels like it needs some more telling, because there are entire pages like this one in front of you, where all it is show. There is no text. There's nothing like that whatsoever, and you're just supposed to glance and uncover the narrative, courtesy of Cameron Stewart's artwork. Which, don't get me wrong, Cameron Stewart's artwork is incredible. I love Cameron Stewart's artwork here, but it's so bizarrely non-linear that I feel like I need more information. There's this entire narrative of these individuals who find this pathway to paradise, and there's no text in these chapters whatsoever, or very minimal text. Hell, even in the main chapters that follow Balthazar and Tyler as they try to uncover, this plot to eventually ruin humanity as they attempt to save what's left of the world and what they can. There's still entire panels that are completely textless as you're trying to put it together. It's a very dialogue-free narrative compared to Fight Club 2, compared to Fight Club 1. Fight Club 1 very much has the narrator narrating. Fight Club 2, once again, has good narration, mostly from Tyler being kind of the subconscious. So you have the narrator narrating 1, Tyler narrating most of 2. Fight Club 3, you're kind of left to your own devices, which is fine, except there is so much that you need explained, so much that is left open to interpretation, that I wish there was some sort of narration in these. I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. I think Cameron Stewart's artwork is top notch. This is very much Cameron being able to flex his muscles with his artistic abilities. And David Mack. Mack's cover artwork is phenomenal as well. I mean, each individual issue is a chapter presented here with David Mack's original artwork. But man, oh man, am I left wanting more from Fight Club here, from Fight Club 3. And like I said, I know a lot of people hated Fight Club 2. I enjoyed Fight Club 2. I went in not necessarily expecting the necessarily the same narrative as the first one, not necessarily expecting the same style as the first one, and I loved it. But Fight Club 3 here, man, it really sours. It really sours, and it's a shame. I will say it does end with a cliffhanger per se, but it does leave the door open for a Fight Club 4. It has been over 5 years now, so I don't necessarily think we're going to get a Fight Club 4, but hey, it took 20 years before he decided to make a second one, so I suppose anything is possible. But man, I'm not really wowed. I'm not really hopeful for a Fight Club 4 after reading Fight Club 3. So yeah, if you are a fan of Chuck Palahniuk's absurdist nature, then by all means check out Fight Club 2. Fight Club 3, I can't say that I really recommend it, unless you really are dying for something more from Chuck Palahniuk to read, or in this case, like I said, if you're looking for more Cameron Stewart to view, because really Cameron Stewart is the front and center with his artwork in this volume, which is totally fine. That is definitely one of the strong points. But with Chuck Palahniuk offering perhaps minimal guidance along the way, maybe he's obviously telling Cameron Stewart what to illustrate, but without having a narrative front and center, it really starts to lag here with Fight Club 3. So I can't recommend it in and of itself. Honestly, you're better off reading Fight Club 2 if you really needed a sequel, if you really wanted to get more of Chuck Palahniuk's absurdist nature. But anyways, if it is something that does interest you, check it out. I know it's available through Dark Horse Comics, both the individual issues or the omnibus such as this. I don't believe there's an oversized library edition for this one, like there was for Fight Club 2, but I am totally fine with that, having read this now. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel here. I do at least one book review a week with plenty of unboxing videos in between here and there to keep you entertained. So anyways, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you around next time.